Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Murkahakudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you, I say Shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. It's going to be centered around the topic of, the Lord bringing both good and evil. But we have to be faithful in all times, right? The way you living is just for a season. You know what I mean? The things you're going through is just for a season. But what's constant is our faith in Yahweh Shemel Shah, because the Lord is going to bring you through ups and downs, right? There's going to be highs and lows. So you have to be steady in them both, knowing that the Lord is the one who brought these tribulations to you, and he's going to be the one to have compassion and bring mercy and favor, right? In the end, okay? And it's all a test, and the Lord wants to see what you're going to do, It's a way, it's a way of keeping you humble too, The Lord is the one who brings all these things on us. So as us knowing that, it kind of makes you, appreciate his mercy and kindness, for the things that he could, just the things that are prevented to you in your life, should make you just like, damn, Lord, for, the things you avoid, how they affect you, the Lord could just let it all loose, right? And destroy you. But we got to have faith that he's not going to do that. This is Proverbs 22:4. By humility and fear of Yahweh Shemel Shah are riches and honor and life. And that's what we're supposed to remember, right? Humility and fear, okay, it's going to bring everything. The wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, right? Because fear is wisdom, right? And the Lord loves the meek, okay? So the things you're going through, in a lot of ways keep you humble, okay? He's not allowing you to be corrupted by pride, And you have to remember that he's the one doing it. This is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh Shemel Shah, do all these things. So no matter the season, okay, you can lose a job, okay, maybe fall behind on some payments of some sort, or, anything happen. You lose your woman, whatever. The Lord is, you have to know that the Lord ain't going to put nothing on you that you can't bear, or that you ain't got the ability to overcome it, because if you overcome, or if you going through it, you're able to overcome it, right? So you got to keep that positive mindset and not resort to, lashing out and quitting. Now you in your feelings, you mad at the Lord. So now you finna stop praying, thinking that it's going to make the Lord feel some type of way. It is. It's just not going to be the feeling that you think, right? It's going to be wrath. This is Job 2 and starting 9. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the Most High and die. Right? Showing that women don't have any, integrity, right? That's why they weren't made to, deal directly with the Lord, right? Yahweh Shai was given that role, and through Yahweh Shai, you know, we are dealing with the Lord. So how much more a woman? you know, a woman's access to the Lord, is by her man, right? Her man is her ruler, right? Anyway, verse 10, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High, and shall we not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips, right? So he never rebelled against the Lord in all of what, his woman, which is in a lot of cases your closest member, right? Tried to persuade him to talk shit up to the Lord, man. Because, at this time, Job went through a lot, lost, all his kids, his substance, right? His riches. He was made based. He was, as an example, and guess what? He still praised the Lord, right? And all of it, he praised, and he never stopped believing. He never turned against the Lord, because he understood that the Lord was the one who brought these things. Okay, and we have to be the same. And if he bring them, he can take them away, right? This is First Samuel 2 and 6. Yahweh Shai killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up, right? So if the Lord is in control of all, man. All right. He don't make no mistakes, right? So it's always, a reason behind everything he does, whether at the time you see it or not, right? Or shit, even if he's just doing it to prove a point like he was with Job, he could do what he want, right? Because he's in control of all. All right? So who are we to interdict or intervene, right? Or to protest, right? That's how a lot of guys, fall out, right? Prime example, Burning Ernie in Mississippi. Dude leaving just because, his feelings are, or he didn't like something, not understanding that all judgment comes from Yahweh Shai Shai. Right? Yahweh Shai Shai maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. Right? So if the Lord puts you in a situation, he can get you out a situation. Or if something happened, the Lord is the one who did it. Right? For a good reason. Okay? Even if it may seem bad. Like, you may lose something you really thought you needed or wanted. Right? But you have to understand, like, the Lord's will is greater than yours. Okay? And not bug out because, something didn't go your way, like a spoiled brat. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are Yahweh Shai Shai's, and he hath set the world upon them. Right. So he's done everything, right? He's created all this. Okay. He can do what he wants. So if he puts you in a bad situation, he can put you in, a situation 10 times better than the one you lost, man. If you just stay faithful and continue to do the right thing. Okay. doing what you're supposed to do, right? Exercising the fear of Yahweh Shemel Shah, okay? And praising him. Because when he does something horrible, the Lord he should be glorified, man. You know, something bad happened to you, you know, thank the Lord. Right? Seriously. This is Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and Yahweh Shemel Shah have not done it? Right? He's done it all. Okay? He's doing it all. And we have to trust that. Okay? We have to trust that. Our feelings don't matter a lot of the times. Right? They never matter, really. This is Lamentations 3:31. For the Lord will not cast off forever, but though he cause grief, he will have but though he cause grief, yet he have compassion according to the multitude of his mercies, right? So he's gonna have compassion, right? Because he is full of mercy for those who serve him, right? Who choose to, live in his fear. Okay. So we can't be weak-minded. All right. We got to be strong-minded and steady focused on overcoming whatever obstacle is placed in front of us by the Lord. Okay. It's not an obstacle. It's an opportunity. Okay. For the Lord to be glorified in, you. So with that, I want to give all praise and the glory to Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shem, Kakadash, Wa, Baba, Ba, and DTA, DTN.